Life has a funny way of teaching us things, doesn't it? When you're young, you think you know it all. You believe you have time, that everything will fall into place exactly as you imagine. But as the years go by, you realize something important. Time is fleeting, and wisdom comes not from knowing, but from experiencing. Today, I want to share with you the most valuable lessons I've learned over 83 years of life. Lessons that, if taken to heart, might just save you years of regret and help you live a more meaningful, fulfilled life. A few weeks ago, my granddaughter and her friend visited me while attending a music festival. Over breakfast, she asked me a question that made me pause. "Nana, what's the best advice you can give me to live a good life?" I smiled, took a deep breath, and thought to myself, if I could go back and talk to my younger self, what would I say? What are the truths I've gathered that could help her? And maybe help you too? The first thing I told her was this: always do what is right, not what is easy. Life will constantly present you with two roads, the comfortable path and the difficult but honorable one. When I was younger, I thought taking shortcuts would make life easier. But the truth is, every time I chose the easy way out, I ended up paying for it later. Doing what is right requires courage. It might not bring instant rewards, but in the long run, it leads to true peace of mind and self-respect. I remember when my husband fell ill. At the time, I had a successful television career. I loved my job. I thrived in it. But when I looked at my family, I knew what I had to do. I left my career behind to take care of my children and be there for them. It was the hardest decision I ever made, but it was the right one. And you know what? I have never regretted it. Because at the end of the day, your choices define you. When you look in the mirror, can you say you chose the right path? Dream big, but take action. When I was a little girl growing up in a small industrial town, I dreamed of being on stage, of acting in New York, of telling stories to the world. But dreams stay dreams unless you work for them. It took me 50 years to make mine come true. I didn't give up. And that's what I want you to remember. Persistence pays off. You might not reach your goals overnight, but if you keep moving forward, even in small steps, you will get there. Treat others the way you want to be treated. This might sound simple, but in practice, it changes everything. The way you treat people, whether a friend, a stranger, or someone who has wronged you, will shape your life. I have seen people carry bitterness and resentment like a heavy bag on their shoulders. It weighs them down. But when you choose kindness, when you choose forgiveness, life becomes lighter. Everything you give, love, kindness, generosity, will find its way back to you. Take risks and don't fear failure. I've had my fair share of failures. I've fallen flat on my face more times than I can count. But every single failure taught me something invaluable. The only real failure in life is giving up. Imagine planting a garden. If half of your flowers don't bloom, do you stop gardening? No. You plant new seeds, you keep nurturing them, and soon, you see the results. Life works the same way. If you stop trying because of one failure, you will never bloom. Trust your instincts. How many times have you ignored that little voice inside your head, only to regret it later? Your instincts are powerful. They are the accumulated wisdom of your experiences. When something doesn't feel right, it probably isn't. Listen to that voice. It can guide you toward better choices and protect you from harm. Never stop learning. I believe curiosity is what keeps us young. I have met 80-year-olds who are full of life because they never stop asking questions, exploring new things, and challenging their minds. And I have met 30-year-olds who feel stuck, lifeless, and bored because they think they already know everything. Life is meant to be explored. Every day is an opportunity to learn something new, whether it's a new skill, a new perspective, or simply a new way to see the world. Believe in yourself. One of the greatest regrets I have is that I spent too much of my life worrying about what other people thought of me. I worried if they approved of my choices, if they liked how I looked, if they thought I was successful enough. But here's the truth. Most people are too busy worrying about themselves to think much about you. So stop living for their approval. Be uniquely you. The world doesn't need another copy of someone else. It needs you, in all your authenticity. And finally, let go of what you cannot control. I used to stress over everything. How people saw me, what they said about me, what the future held. But worry is like sitting in a rocking chair. It gives you something to do but takes you nowhere. Let go of what you cannot change and focus on what you can. Your attitude, your choices, your actions. Life becomes so much more peaceful when you release the weight of unnecessary worries. If I could go back and talk to my younger self, these are the lessons I would tell her. But since I can't, I tell them to you. My hope is that you take at least one of these lessons and carry it with you. Life is a beautiful, unpredictable journey. Make the most of it, be kind to yourself and to others, and never stop growing. Now, let me ask you, if you had the chance to share the best life advice with your child or grandchild, what would it be? Leave your thoughts in the comments. Let's learn from each other, because wisdom is meant to be shared. Thank you for spending this time with me today. Take care of yourself, be kind to those around you, and remember, life is what you make of it. Life is a journey filled with lessons, and I hope that by sharing mine, I've given you something valuable to carry forward. If even one of these insights helps you live a more meaningful and fulfilling life, then my time here was well spent. If you found this video helpful, please take a moment to like, share, and subscribe. It helps more people find these messages and allows us to build a community of wisdom, growth, and support. And don't forget to hit the notification bell so you never miss a new video. Lastly, I'd love to hear from you. What is the best life advice you've ever received? Drop it in the comments below, and let's inspire each other. Thank you for being here. Take care, be kind, and remember, life is what you make of it. See you in the next video.